repeated as many times as possible. As many times as possible. This is the paste operation will be as long as possible while this program is running. Last. So this is the introduction for cut and paste, copy and paste. Last. Okay. First of all, each of them must be selected if it is text or if it is an object. نظلل على الكونتين على المحتوى first of all. So let us start by cutting. Okay, cutting and pasting. We have to highlight first. Then from home, I have to come to the clipboard group. Then I have to click on this button and I have to move to somewhere else. I have to get back to the same group and to select paste from over there. Then simply I am changing the location. Before we have cut and paste, copy paste. Right now we have copy paste and then we have cut paste because we change the location of this text. وهذا هو ايش؟ هذا هو الغرض من القص واللصق اللي هو تبديل الموقع. ما هو هذا المكان الانسب لهذا الشيء. And as I told you, the last operation will remain inside the virtual memory as long as possible. You can repeat it many times and keep in your mind you can do this pasting within the same document to another document or to another application. Keep in your mind. Okay, so I'm going to get it back to its original place over here. Cut and paste. I move it somewhere here. Okay, if we need to do copy, first of all we have to select, to highlight, we have to move to home, and from the clipboard, instead of selecting cut, right now we are going to select copy because we are deciding to repeat the things. Why we are doing copy? Because we need to repeat the things again and again. Okay, and we need to keep the original things as long as possible. So pasting over here, pasting somewhere else, yes, it is possible because it will remain inside our virtual memory. So this is what this is cut and paste, copy and paste. Okay, pasting can be done note or hint or tip as you like. Before we are doing tip, so the cut or copy content. Why it is content? Because it could be picture, could be table, could be shape. محتوى. المحتوى كما ذكرنا المرة اللي فاتت انه بيكون نص او يكون كائن بغض النظر عن نوعية هذا الكائن. So the cut or copy content remain inside our virtual memory as long as the application is running. As long as the application is running, so this this content will be remain there. That means the paste can be for the same content. For the same content, the paste can be repeated many times. Yes, it is. Okay. لذلك if this is the tip number 1 over here, the second one, that is paste or pasting for the same content can be done many times. جربنا هذا الشيء. بالإمكان إيش؟ عملية البيستنج هذه تتم many times and moreover within the same. Let me check please if you don't mind. Okay, so if somebody is there. Okay, so within the same document, within another document, or even within another application. يعني بالامكان اخذه من عند الوورد احطه على الاكسل، من عند الوورد احطه على الباوربوينت، ويمكن او من باب اولى انه ينحط بداخل الدوكيمنت ذات نفسه اللي هو الوورد ذات نفسه بالامكان. خلاص، or within another different application. نعم بالامكان يتم هذا الشيء على مستويات مختلفه. اوكي، وضح لكم هذه الكيفية. So we are moving from what? We are moving from this cut and paste, and moreover this technique can be done by many ways. بمعنى if I'm selecting this text, when I'm right click بعد ما أحدد عليه وأضغط بالزر الأيمن, I can do the same procedures. Yes, I can do it. If I'm selecting or if I'm click on this cut, it will be cut it, and then I can move it to anywhere we need. Same things if we need to select copy, we can do it. So by this way we can do, yes we can. Then the shortcut, that is by using the keyboard. Again we can do it by the keyboard. Yes we can do so. لذلك نقول ايش؟ نقول انه هذا الامر ممكن ان يتم بمختلف الطرق. Yes we can. And last this is different techniques if you like it. Just when you highlight it, لما احدد عليها واظلل عليه اضغط واستمر ضاغط واسحبه للمكان انا اريد. This is we call it drag. drag بمعنى السحب، اسحبه الى المكان انا اريد. So this is about moving or cutting. What about copy? If you want to do copy by dragging, then you need the help of whom? You need the help of your control key from the keyboard. If I'm doing right now, I'm pressing on the control and dragging this text to move it to wherever I want. And this is this dragging of course it will be within the open document. Yes, because you cannot drag it to another document, you cannot drag it to another application. That's not possible. That is not possible. لذلك نخلص الى ايش؟ نخلص الى انه it is up to you. You can handle the task according to your mode بالطريقة الأنسب بالنسبة للمستخدم من خلال التول بار from over here from the ribbon. You can do it by right click. You can do it by using the shortcut keys. Again, you can do so, and even you can do it by dragging, as I told you. For the cut paste, you have to use direct drag بس تظلل عليه وتسحب للمكان اللي تريد. For the copy paste, if you want to use drag technique, you need to press, and you need the help of whom? You need the help of a control key. واضح لكم? So such a way, this is all the things related to cut and paste. Okay, so let us move ahead. If everything is clear for everybody, I want to remind you by some point over here before we're moving ahead. Before we divide this area to menu and ribbons, we have only one menu, that is file, and we have set of ribbons starting from home to view. We call them static على الدوام متواجدين أمامي, and we have a dynamic whenever we need that things. Plus الديناميكية تبين لحظة الحاجة حالة. Okay, so For the ribbon in general, if it is home, if it is insert, or if it is even dynamic one, I want you to remember the things. Within a ribbon, I want from you to remember something called buttons. Buttons, that is the functions over here. As for example, cut and copy, okay, and paste the things. Then we have a group. A group, it will be down here, okay, like this one: edit, styles, paragraph, font, and clipboard. Plus the dialog box launcher. دائما وابدا السهم المائل في اسفل المجموعه بيسمى الديالوج بوكس لانشر. لما حصله معنى ذلك في مزيد من الخيارات ممكن الجا لها لما اضغط على هذا الديالوج بوكس لانشر. خلاص، هو عباره عن اداه. لذلك within a ribbon please remember these three things. Remember these three things. Okay. For a button, now I need to talk about the button. Last. So for a button, first of all, remember please, if this button active or inactive. نقصد ايش بذلك؟ هل هذا الزر نشط ولا غير نشط؟ يعني ايش؟ يعني هل بالامكان اختيار هذا الزر في هذه اللحظة ام لا؟ وضح لكم؟ That is what we mean by what? That is what we mean by this button is active right now or not. So cut and paste, both of them are inactive, are not active. Why? Because procedures of cut and paste need to be prefixed by selecting, by highlighting. عملية القص واللصق لابد يسبقها ايش؟ لابد يسبقها تحديد. لذلك الآن if I want to select cut and paste, it is inactive. You cannot move forward because you are not selecting. So this is a logic. هذا شيء منطقي. يعني يعمل لك كت لايش؟ يعمل لك copy لحال ايش؟ You didn't select anything. So I am with him at this moment. Unless you select something, you cannot move ahead. Okay? This is number one. Another feature for these buttons, we call it on and off. يعني ايش؟ يعني نفس الزر. Class, if you click it for the first time, if that feature have been added، بمعنى الآن لو أريد تأثير عريض على هذا النص طالما هو مظلل. So when I click, if that features have been added, this is what we mean by on. ولو أريد ألغي نفس هذا التأثير عريض طالما أنا مظلل لما أضغط عليه، that is what we mean by off. So for the features of a button, off and on بمعنى to add or to take it or to remove it, that feature. إضافة هذا الشيء أو إلغاءه. طبعا ما راح ينطبق على كل الbuttons because for this one you will do it once. So this is on right now and done. So you cannot select it again or no more way to select it because highlighting is absolutely should be previous to that things. Plus, so in that case, we will say active and inactive for such button. And why I'm highlighting, this is what we call it adding and removing. We call it on and off features of that button. So remember these things, please. Now I need to move ahead because this will help us a lot if we understood these techniques and these concept for a ribbon. خلاص، لابد نعرف الزر والازرار، لابد نعرف الجروب، لابد نعرف الدايلوج بوكس لينشر، طبيعة وماهية هذا الزر، هو نشط ام غير نشط، ماذا نقصد ب on and off for a button. خلاص، هذا feature. Okay, so now I need to move to another point, and I need to deal with the home ribbon. And again, home ribbon, it is the essential and the most important ribbon within all these ribbons. لذلك all the tasks while you are controlling and managing your document. It will be completed from home ribbon. معظم العمليات اللي تنعمل من خلال المستندات معالجة النصوص بتتم من خلال الهوم. That's why we need to focus within this home ribbon, and from your side I need your attention regard this ribbon. Okay, so this ribbon have been divided to a group, of course, yes. So that is starting by clipboard, font, paragraph, styles, and editing. So within this chapter, we need to move through all of them. Okay, clipboard, just now we finish it and we complete it. And I want to add one more point regarding this pasting. Keep in your mind, the pasting have many options. Okay, pasting has many options. What do you mean by that? Later you need to deal with this task, because when you click on this small arrow, when you click here, these are the different options while you are dealing with your pasting process or operation. I'm going to select all these things and let us find. We need to do some copy. Okay, then I want to move it here. So we have three major paste options. The first one will tell me like that, merge list. Okay, over here everything will come. The second one, don't merge. Okay, it will be very clear when you are this is a difference. Okay, you see the numbering, merging list. That means you have to complete this list 1 2 3 4 5. And if I said don't merge, that means this new list will be taken or added to the previous one, because we are finished by 3. That's why it have been starting from 4 5 6. Don't merge it within this list down to that. And if I move to over here, that is completely different formatting. لذلك عندنا 3 different pasting options. هذه النقطة أيضا لا تفوت عليكم within the pasting process or pasting operation. The last options was now as if this is completed, and yes, we have a box launcher over here, and when we click over there, it will take us and it will give us this pan. If you need to do any other things, you can do it. This if you remember virtual memory, you can it will keep many contents inside it. Again, this is could be programmable. بالامكان ان نحط بداخل هذه الذاكره المنطقيه كم من المحتويات. So when you move for this launcher, then you can select what do you want to paste actually. See here, if I said paste all, what will happen? So everything's inside that memory, it will be pasted. Even for generally from my computer, it will be pasted over here. Plus everything. I think this is the link of the meeting. So everything will be pasted. And clear all, that means you need to remove everything from this memory. You need to clean it. الغي كل شيء محطوط بداخل ايش؟ بداخل هذه الذاكره المنطقيه or virtual memory. Everything will be removed. So simply you can remove it because you don't want to be interrupt in between. خلاص. Now even paste, it is not active, it is inactive. حتى الزر مال ايش؟ الزر مال مال اللصق صار ايش؟ صار غير نشط، لانه لغينا كل شيء مخزن مؤقتا بداخل هذه الذاكره. اي نعم، خلاص خلصنا كل شيء. So this area will be open to us when we click on options. Okay, even right now it is not available because we don't have anything to paste it. So this is the first group, and I think I talk a lot about this one, and I will consider it done. If you have any doubt, we can get back to that. Last. Now, we need to move and to deal with the second group, and this is the major group. Actually, two of them are most common used within the home ribbon. الأكثر استخداما وتناولا وتعاطيا هما المجموعتين، المجموعة مع الفونت والمجموعة مع الباراجراف. الفونت هو الخط والباراجراف الفقرة. So we need to talk about them in details. Okay, so I'm going to start by font group. Font group. And what do we have inside here? Let us move and to try it one by one. So within this font group, first of all, we will deal with font type اللي هو بنسميه نوع الخط font type. Then we need to deal with font size اللي هو حجم الخط. ثم وراء ذلك this is we call change change case. And after that, we need to talk about the effects. We have many of these effects, so we need to move in between them. We have font, they call it font gallery. Font gallery, معرض الخطوط. And then highlighting pen. And after that, I need to talk about font color. And last, remove all format. Okay, so to be clear for you, if I'm selecting this, for example, this line, okay, and we need to move and to practice these things from the beginning to the end, okay, font type. So from over here within the font group, first of all, it have to be highlighted. All these things need to be highlighted, to be selected. عشان أطبق كل من هذه لابد أظلل وأحدد, because it is a logic. Which one do you want to add? For example, if I have been here, if I'm not selecting anything, then I want to add bold, for example. So what does it mean? Nothing. Okay. So first of all, you need to select that text, and then you can apply whatever you want of these techniques. So this comes under formatting. هذه تأتي في طائلة إيش؟ ومظلة تحديد وتنسيق النص معنا. Okay. So this is font type. Font type. In short, just font. You can reach over there by the shortcut Control Shift and F. You can open this list to have all the font types within your computer. خلاص. كل الخطوط المخزنة عندي بداخل الابلكيشن مالي محطوطة على هذه القائمة وعلى هذا الجانب. So there is some type of fonts called theme fonts المحطوطة من أعلى هذه. Okay, and you can observe that the highlighted text inside your document, how the effects will be a reflection to that font type. Okay, recently used fonts اللي تم استخدامها مؤخرا. Rather than that, when you come to the last part of this list, يعني هذه القائمة مقسمة إلى ثلاث: themes or theme fonts, recent used, and then the whole fonts within your application, as I told you. Keep in your mind, the fonts will be listed alphabetically. يعني هذه الخطوط محطوطة ومنظمة بصورة مرتبة أبجديا from A to Z. Okay, so if you are looking for a font, for example, starting by C, so that means you have to come down till you reach to the C alphabetic, and then you have to move slowly to select your desired font type بهذه الكيفية. وضح لكم؟ So I'm going to select this font type. Okay, so I like it, for example. So I have been selected. Then font, and there is no other options to select a font type rather than to come here. ما عندنا أي خيار آخر إيش لتحديد نوع الخط unless we have to come to this list. Okay, because for the others we can do it by many ways. For example, if I want to deal with the font size اللي هو تغيير حجم الخط, I have three different ways, and even I can use the keyboard as well. Okay, so if I open the list, I can select the suitable size for me. Okay, for example, that is 14. Okay, so gradually if you need to have the effects of the font size, لو تريد تعرف التأثير مال الخط بصورة تدريجية, I can click over here. If this is suitable for me, or if I need to increase it more, this is, we call it gradually. So you need to decrease الإنقاص حجم الخط بصورة تدريجية. By this way you can have a look to your font size if I'm using increase and decreasing font size. خلاص, زيادة وإنقاص حجم الخط بصورة تدريجية. If I want to go to select, I'm very sure I want to select this font size at once. Okay, so I need it to be 24. So if I want to move from over here, that means I have to move to from 16 to 18, from 18 to 20, by this way till we reach to the 26. This could be tedious for some people. I need it at once. I need to move to 10. By this way I can, right? Rather than that, these increase and decrease will select the displayed size over here. بمعنى, if I need 13 by these two buttons, that is not possible. لو أريد أختار قياس الخط 13 ما راح يستوي هذا الأمر باستخدام هذول الزرين, ولا حتى هو موجود من داخل القائمة ذات نفسه as an option. So the only way to do so, that you have to type it and then you have to press enter. يعني إذا أريد قياس خط ما متوفر من خلال هذه القائمة, الحل الوحيد هو إيش؟ هو أنه أكتبه كتابة ثم أضغط على مفتاح الإدخال والإنتر من عند اللوحة ويتم هذا الأمر. لذلك القياسات increasing and decreasing matching to the numbers within this list, مطابقة تماما للأرقام الموجودة من عندنا. بمعنى من خلال هذه الأزرار لا يمكن أن أختار 15 ولا يمكن أن أختار 13 ولا يمكن أن أختار 17 بهذه الكيفية. إذا أريد أختار أي قياس من القياسات فهذا الجانب ما محطوط, ما علي إلا أن أكتب ووراء ذلك إيش أضغط على إنتر وراح يتم التأثير وإضافة هذا القياس حال من؟ حال هذا النص اللي تم تضليله وتم تحديده. وضح لكم؟ لذلك we said font size could be controlled by many ways. بالإمكان إتمام هذا الخيار بكم من الطرق. من خلال التول بار we can do that, or we can do it using the keyboard. Yes, we can, and sometimes we will have this shortcut menu to increase and decrease your font size to the desired size. Again, it could be خلاص, and this is identical menus. So if I keep 16 over here, automatically it will be over there. خلاص, يعني ما راح يكون فيش, ما راح يكون في فرق ما بين التطبيقين من هذه الناحية ومن هذه الناحية. That is not possible. I'm done with that. Now let us come to this change case and what we mean by that. I'm going to select this subtitle اللي هو العنوان الفرعي. So this is a traditional word starting by capital letter at the beginning because we are starting our line by this word. خلاص. دائما ابدا لما بنبدا الكلمه في سطر جديد بتبدا لنا بالكابيتال اوتوماتيكلي، ولو في كلمه جات بعد علامه الفاصله ايضا بتبدا بالكابيتال تلقائيا. Okay, I can control this task from over here. Okay, I can change it or shift it completely to be in capital. Yes, we can. Okay, when I'm highlighting. لذلك قلنا ايش الhighlighting is very important while dealing with this font group. I want to change it completely to lowercase. بالكامل اريدها احطها على صورة small letters بالصورة الصغيرة. Or I need it as sentence case. Sentence case اللي هي تبدأ لنا فقط الجملة الكلمة الأولانية في الجملة بالكابيتال. I want to capitalize each word. Capitalize each word inside this document. Sorry, these sentences. كل كلمة من بداخل هذه الجملة أريدها تبدأ لي بإيش؟ أريدها تبدأ لي بالكابيتال. This is usually we use it within the title. دائما أبدا في العناوين بنستخدم إيش؟ بنستخدم الكابيتال حال كل كلمة من الكلمات. So you need these things within your research. دائما أبدا في التطبيقات بنحتاج في البحوث بنحتاج لشيء من هذا القبيل هذا التكنيك. واضح لكم؟ And see here we have another tool that is call it toggle case. يعني ايش؟ يعني اعكس لي الوضع الكابيتال سمول والسمول كابيتال by this way. Yes, this is usually will be used within the brochures, within the promotions. Some people they are doing so. خلاص. فيصير ايش يصير هذه خيارات كل الخيارات الممكنه حال الchanging case total of 5 cases. 5 من الصور اللي ممكن ايش اتحكم فيها في وضعيه الاحرف بالنسبه للنص اللي موجود ومحطوط عندي. Okay, 5 of them, total of 5 of change cases. Again, if you have been asked inside your exam, professional exams, please remember the things. Total of 5 of them. And what we mean by toggle cases, that means this is will change small to capital, capital to small. Even this is could be a challenge question inside the exam. Okay, so that's it. Then let me come to the effects. Plus, for these effects we have common and we have special effects. عندنا الكومون افكتس التاثيرات التقليديه بالنسبه للنص مالي اللي هي in general we will say that is B, I and U. That is common one. Okay, and we have a special when we come to talk about the special effects later. Okay, so within this effects specifically we will use on and off technique of the button. على وجه الخصوص on and off it work here clearly بصورة أوضح ما تكون. خاصية ذكرناها في هذا الجانب خاصية الزر on and off يعني إضافة وأخذ إيش أخذ هذا التأثير من على هذا النص. Okay, so if I'm selecting this title for example or subtitle as I told you, I need it to be bold, then that is on. I need it to be italic, bold بمعنى عريض. I need it italic to be in italic form, that is بنسميه مائل. And if we need it to be underlined, I need to click on this U. Okay, then all of these right now you see it have been in gray color. That means all of these buttons right now we switch it to on status. بدلنا كامل هذه الأزرار إلى on. That means have been added somewhere within our content. لو انتقلت إلى مكان آخر all of them right now are off. because I have not does not apply to any text. Okay, when I come to the examples again, all of them will be on. So this is normal effects. Okay, if I need a double line under this example, is that possible? So if you are not practicing these things before, you have to take it from this moment onwards. If I click on this small black arrow to the right side of this U, it will give you more options. So the options over here, you have to select the layout of the underline. خلاص اختار النمط اللي انا اريد بالنسبه لي التسطير، هل هو double underline، هل هو this is thick underline، dots one، that is wave one، whatever. خلاص عندي كم من الخيارات والانماط بالنسبه لي الاندرلاين. when I get inside this list, more options within could be open to us when we click on this small arrow, as I said. Moreover, besides what? Besides selecting the layout, you can paint these color as well. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. See, I'm keeping the text with or normal or traditional color, while I need the underline to be with the dark dark red color. خلاص يعني بالامكان ايش؟ بالامكان يكون لون الكتابه او النص بلون والتسطير بنمط مختلف وبلون مختلف. نعم بالامكان يصير هذا الشيء. متى يتم هذا الامر؟ يتم هذا الامر لما احدد على النص المحدد واضغط على الزر الصغير اللي موجود على يمين حرف اليو، ورا ذلك اختار النمط اللي انا اريد، ومن اخر القائمه بالمره اختار اللون اللي انا اريد. بهذه الكيفيه اكون ايش؟ اكون اخترت نمط مختلف واخترت لون كيف ما انا اريد. ضح لكم؟ That is what that is effects. Let us continue within that. Sometimes you need, for example, I'm done with font size and font time. So both of them I need to make strict through. خلاص اثنيناتهم مخلصين من عندي. I don't want to get back to even this change case have been completed. I want to go back to this. That is have been done. Okay. So next class I have to start from effects onwards. Okay. So in such case I'm going to use what? I'm going to use strict through اللي هو مخترق، خط يخترق النص، يمر من خلال النص بهذه الكيفية، خلافا عن من؟ خلافا عن الاندرلاين. For some reason some people they need to use this strict through. We have single one and we have double strict. So double strict it cannot be done from here directly. And there is no small black arrow right side to this button. So what we have to do in such case، هذا الشيء موجود، يعني الدبل ستريك ثرو موجود ومحطوط من ضمن الاوبشنز حل هذا الزر، لكن ما مبين عندي. So what I have to do in such case, anybody? Any suggestion from anybody? Okay, if I come directly to this button when I'm selecting this face point, when I click here I will get only a single strict through. خلاص خط واحد مخترق لهذا النص او عابر من خلال هذا النص. اريد دبل مثل ما عملنا هنا double underline. I need double strict through. Then how can I get it? It is not front of me. Then the only option is that الخيار الوحيد المتبقي معنا هو ايش؟ anybody؟ دانا.
ممكن دخول للحزمة يا أستاذ؟
Yes. that is why we said if you need more options, you have to click in the dialog box launcher to get more options over there, and you have to select only one of them. That is double stick through or a single stick through. واضح لكم؟ That is why we need to get this screen options or dialog box in front of us and to select the double stick through. يعني نعم بدل لا يزحموا كامل الشاشة بكل الخيارات يحطوها في هذا الجانب. That is maybe rarely used, نادر الاستخدام. لذلك if you need more options, usually you have to go for where you have to go through this dialog box screen, and then you can get more options over here. Yes, you can do so. واضح لكم؟ So that means the only options to do so, that means you have to go through the dialog box launchers, and then you have to select it from here, from the effects, and you have to select double stick through, then it will be done for us. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm done with that. That is stick through. Now we need to come to we call it subscript text and superscript text. What we mean by that, and when we will use such type of effects. Strict through, I have double and single. Remember these things, please. For subscript and superscript اللي هو بنسميه subscript text, when we will use it, and what we mean by that, superscript text, when we use it. Okay, for example, subscript. Usually this is within the chemical equations. Okay, so if I have H plus O اللي بنسميها ذرة هيدروجين وذرتين من الأكسجين. Usually we write it by this way, and then we have to get what? We have to get H2O اللي هو جزيئات الماء. Okay, so within the chemical equation, these two would have to be a little bit down. بنسميه منخفض اللي هو بيسموه subscript، منخفض عن النص الرئيسي مالنا. بنظلل عليه. Right now you have to control your mouse. Just you need to select two only. خلاص؟ اريد احدد ايش؟ اريد احدد الاثنين فقط، واضغط من بعد ذلك على subscript. So such way I'm turning this equation to the form of chemical equations. لذلك السوبرسكريبت text usually بنستخدمه within the chemical equations. While this superscript text, we use it within the math equations. For example, if I have 2 square cube بنكتبها كده مباشرة اللي هي بنسميها س للأس 3. خلاص؟ plus what? Plus for example plus x 4x square اللي هي بنكتبها x2 by this way minus x, for example, and that it have to equal to 15, something like that, for example. Last. So for the mathematics, for the power, we call it super اللي هو المرتفع. Then when I select these three, I have to come over here to click on this superscript, and when I click over there, then this 3 it will be a little bit upper to that level of x. خلاص؟ ترتفع إلى مستوى أعلى من إيش؟ من الخط العادي بالنسبة لذلك سموها super، مرتفع بهذه الكيفية. So this is an example of chemical equations, while this one as example of mathematical equations. Again, within the professional exams, when we will use an example of using subscript text and superscript text. This will use it within the chemical equations. An example, or for example, within chemical equations اللي هي المعادلات الكيميائية. And while this one we will use it within the mathematical equations خلاص, or just within math. طالعوا معي اخر نص مكتوب على هذه الجزئيه H2O كان منخفض. اريد الغي هذه الخاصيه، اريد اخليه مثل ما هو. راح اظلل على هذا القوس واضغط فين؟ واضغط الغي off to switch off this superscript حال هذا النص. شايفين ايش اللي استوى؟ So this again on and off could be like that, right? By the same way. So here an example using this superscript text, we will use it within the math equations. In short, just I will write it math instead of mathematical. So we will use it within these equations. Yeah, we will use it. So these examples of superscript effect هو تأثير طبعا, and subscript effect. Okay, that is done. So this effect is completed. We have bold phase, we call it bold phase, and we have italic phase, we have underline phase, we have a special underline when we add a certain layout and certain color to that underline. So that is special underline, strict through superscript and subscript effects. So the total of these effects are 6. ست من عندهم من effects, the normal and the traditional and common use, that is B, I, and U. Okay. Then number 5, let us come to the font gallery. Font gallery اللي هو كما ذكرت لكم إنه معرض الخطوط. So instead of writing a font and so this is, first of all, before getting inside, this is an object font هو كائن فيزيائي خلاص. So let us practice these things and you will see the difference. So this is traditional font. Okay, when I click here, when I'm writing this or typing this text, and can move between the effects, adding the size, font type, and this stuff. Okay, so instead of that, we need to select a specific design from the font gallery. So this is actually a pre-design object. Let us write like this: pre-design object. يعني هو أصلا for font object خط مصمم مسبقا. So when I click over here, okay, will give me an options to select out from this gallery. Then which pre-designed we would like. For example, I'm going to select this one. Okay, then you have to write your text over here. That will be by such way. You can change it to whatever you want. By this way, you can to increase it and decrease it. And this, as I told you, it is a form of object. It is not traditional. From the keyboard, you cannot get this A by any means, right? يعني هذه ال A لا يمكن تطبع من أو تكتب من خلال اللوحة بأي حال من الأحوال. لذلك it considered as an object. So you have to click over here, and then you have to select whatever you want, or even you can turn all these one to this style or format. It is up to you after that. Yes, you can do so. This is what we mean by font gallery اللي هو معرض الخطوط. It is a pre اللي هو مسبق, pre-designed format. أصل الكلمة design, so pre اللي هو مسبق, prepaid الدفع المسبق كما يسمونه بهذه الكيفية. So everything is being designed, then just you have to select what you want, and that is why they call it a gallery. Gallery بمعنى معرض الخطوط، تختار النسق اللي انت تريد. Hope this is clear. We need to move to use a highlighting pen. This is very important because we call this is highlight as well, right? هذا تحديد لهذا النص. لكن highlighting pen is absolutely completely different technique. بمعنى this is a major important, very important point for me. So I need to highlight it while I am studying or while I am doing my presentation, such way like that. So I'm going to use the highlighting pen. Where is that highlighting pen? Beside this font gallery. When you click directly, that means you need to apply it or to highlight it by yellow color. But if you need more options, you have to click within this small arrow over here. Then you can select which suitable highlighting for you, and simply you can click, and that one will be added to your font. So I need this one. So this is highlighting pen. Highlighting pen as if you are because for text we have three different colorings. We have font color, and we have background color, and we have highlighting pen color. يعني في ثلاث من أنواع التلوين حال النص. So this is highlighting pen. This is highlighting pen. ما هي خلفية بالنسبة لهذا النص، بل بالعكس هي كأنه أنا غطيته من أعلى، ولكن في ذات الوقت I'm not painting the text itself. بمعنى أنا ما حددت لون على النص ذات نفسه، خلاص ما لونت النص ذات نفسه. So right now I'm doing coloring of my text, and that is point number 7. So we have to get the difference between font color and highlighting pen color tool. So this is a tool for highlighting the point you need to raise them during your speech. واضح لكم؟ And then the last button within this font group, that is font color. Okay, font color. So font color, first of all, you need what? You need to highlight which text you need to paint. And this is actually type of painting. You have to take this in your consideration. Painting اللي هي طلاء, right? So this is type of painting. Font color, it is type of painting. First of all, you have to highlight which text you want to paint, and then from the font group, then you can click directly over here. So this is the last one used. آخر واحد تم استخدامه هو اللون اللي محطوط الحين حاليا. If you click there, automatically you are going to paint that text. If you need more options, that means you have to click within this right side small black arrow, and all the options of colors will be listed front of you. Then you have to move between them, and you can have a look of the effects. تطالع التأثير اللي ممكن يتم على النص اللي حددته. Usually for the text we will use the standard colors. We will use standard colors over here دائما وابدا. لذلك بنقول ايش؟ بنقول انه تستخدم اللون ذو الصبغه الغامقه او الدرجه العاليه على اساس انه to be very clear when you are printing your text، على اساس انه في الطباعه يكون اكثر وضوحا واكثر رؤيه. لذلك بنستخدم الستاندرد colors. But it is up to you. You can select whatever you like over here. لانه دائما وابدا مره ثانيه لما نستخدم اللون بدرجه اقل من التركيز بيكون ايش؟ بيكون الاستهلاك بالنسبه للحبر اقل تكلفه. Okay, but if that is for some type of presentation, we will use the standard colors over here. And if you need more colors, لو تريد تلوين بدرجة أو تريدون تلوين بدرجة مركبة, you have to get in more options for the custom colors, and then when you click on OK, things will be according to your needs. That is what? That is font color. And as I told you, it is a slight difference between font color and highlighting pen tool color. This is a tool color. Plus, you have to get the difference between these two things. Okay. We have a button within this font group. Will cancel everything. I can cancel the last things done while I am moving by this one. Undo by such way. But if you want to cancel everything at once, in one shot, that is over here. So within this specific text, I want to remove everything. I can. خلاص. كل التنسيقات اللي تمت في in one shot في مجرد ضغطة واحدة ممكن تتم within this button. So clear all formatting. لذلك كل العمليات اللي تتم من داخل الفونت جروب you call it format. You call it format. So if you want to remove everything, simply click over here. Simply click on this button. It's called clear all formatting have been done. Simply it will be. Simply will be moved and removed for us. Plus, as simple as can. So this is what this is font group, and to group the things and link the things, let us write specifically used for formatting. This group is specifically used for formatting a text. And what we mean by formatting, formatting enhance the look of the thing. Enhance the look of the things اللي هي تحسين المظهر بالنسبة للشيء سواء كان نص أو سواء كان object كما قلت لكم بصورة عامة المحتوى one of two, that is text or that is object. That is what? That is font group. So now we are finishing two group within the home. Hope it is clear. If you have any doubt, if you have any question, anybody? Major things within our Word, we have to deal with the font group. Is it clear? Shall I move ahead? Things need to be repeated.
أستاذ يعني one of the question يعني some features تمشي بس مع الانجليش language أعتقد ما تمشي كل شيء مع العربي ولا.
Very good question. Very good question. So in general, this application support very good question, really, Sheikha. Support all the languages, not only English and Arabic. Any language over the world have been supported by these features. Okay, everything you imagine. For the font, in some very few of this font will be applicable to Arabic text. خلاص. يعني بعض فقط من هذه الخطوط اللي هي تكون مطابقة مطابقة للغة العربية. خلاص. لكن بالإمكان I can install بمعنى أنسخ الجزء اللي أنا أريد من عند تلاحظون هذه ما هي لا باللغة الإنجليزية ولا هي باللغة العربية. So you can have a special, you can download it or you can purchase it, special Arabic fonts to add it inside your computers. Yes, you can do that. But some of this font, despite despite it is in Latin language, but it will support both language, or it can support many languages, can support Arabic and English as well. Okay. But in general, most of these, unfortunately, most of these font type applicable to only text, English text only. للأسف يعني. Very good question. Anybody else? and keep in your mind by practice the things will be familiar for you day by day. يعني كل ما جلست على هذا الجهاز وتمعنت هذه الأشياء, yes, day by day I will gain a new techniques and new things. Is it fine with you? Shall I move ahead? Okay, I will continue. Then let us move to the third important group, that is actually second font, and then we have to move to the paragraph. Plus, so within the paragraph we have a lot of things to do. I have a question from have been generated from the previous questions. Could I have English and Arabic text within the same document? Can I have Arabic over here within the same page, within the same document? Is it possible? بالإمكان أكتب بالعربي داخل هذا المستند.
Yes, Mr. You can.
Yes, we can.
You
That is
can
why.
change the language, yeah.
Yes, we can. True, absolutely true. So that's why within this group, what I want paragraph group, we need to deal with that. First of all, we need to set the paragraph. Setting the paragraph. What is this and what we mean by that? So setting the paragraph will be done and completed from over here. This paragraph from right to left or from left to right. If I'm talking about Arabic right now, I have to shift to Arabic and to write in Arabic. Yes, I have to set my paragraph from right to left, right? لأن الفقرة العربية تبدأ لنا من فين؟ تبدأ لنا من اليسار لليمين، بينما الإنجليزية تبدأ لنا من اليسار لليمين. واضح لكم؟ So setting a paragraph, it is two different buttons over here. Two different buttons for paragraph setting. We call it paragraph setting from right to left and left to right. Plus depends on your content. استنادا واعتمادا على النص اللي انت تكتب فيه. Okay, so we have a paragraph setting from over here. This is point number one. So if we start by paragraph setting and what we mean by that, I hope it is clear. Paragraph setting buttons, we have two of them, right? That is done. So left to right and right to left. It is over. Okay. Then we need to talk about the alignment. Alignment. What do we mean by alignment? So alignment المحاذاة. Alignment محاذاة النص. بمعنى وضعية هذا النص بداخل الصفحة مالي على أي اتجاه أنا أريده. So we have total of 4 alignments. Or let us say 2 of the alignments. 3, sorry. Left, center, and right. رئيسيات 3 من عندهم إلى اليسار ووسط ويمين. Okay. And justify اللي هي بنسميه ضبط. Plus justify, this is specifically for the paragraph. Before I come to the justify, let us practice left, center, and right. Okay, this text right now, it have been set it as a paragraph from left to right, point number 1. Point number 2, it is automatically have been to start from the left, but I can move it to the center. We call it align to the center, or I can align this text to the right by such way. Yes, I can do so. خلاص واضح لكم؟ بمعنى ذلك التحكم في وضعية النص بداخل الصفحة مالي we call it alignment. That is to the left, that is to the center, that is to the right. And we said justify, it is for the paragraph. Now I'm going to highlight this paragraph, if it is clear for you. The starting, because it is an English paragraph, so all of the lines have been started from the same vertical point. كل السطور هذه بدأت لي من نفس النقطة الرأسية من الجهة اليسار، لأنه الفقرة لغة إنجليزية. ولكن في اختلاف في انتهاء هذه الفقرات أو هذه السطور من جهة اليمين, because it is not justified and we need it to be justified. So simply I have to come over here, and when I click, automatically all the lines to the right side will be justified. That means within the same vertical points. استوت من جهة اليمين بذات الوقت. لذلك نقول هذه justification tool for keeping the end of the lines at the same level vertically. تنتهي من نفس المستوى. And see how automatically everything will be turned from left to right. يعني طالما هي الفقرة إنجليزية في الألاينمنت بيكون من جهة اليسار. Yes of course. ولكن الانضباط عند نهاية الفقرة صار بهذا النسق. I will find many of the researches for the students by such way, as if they are not have been taught what a tool over here called justify. So for the supervisor المشرف على البحث أول شيء بيعمل لكم إيش؟ بيعمل لكم square over this one. بالقلم بيعمل إيش؟ بيعمل surrounding to this paragraph has not been justified. لذلك مأخذ من المآخذ حال الطلاب إذا ما عملون إيش؟ إذا ما عملون justify to their paragraph. It have to be by such way, and have different options over here. Justify low, justify medium, justify high, by such a way to control the things. See, when I'm selecting justify, that is justify medium. If I'm selecting justify high, by this way you will find the difference over there. So this is general, this justify. يعني عندي كم من الخيارات أيضا بداخل عملية الضبط. هي بنسميها عملية الضبط البادئة أو الخاتمة بالنسبة لي الفقرة مالي. طالما هي باللغة الإنجليزية مفترض تكون عند نفس المستوى الرأسي. ضبط نهاية الفقرة مالنا بنفس المستوى من الناحية الرأسية. That's what we mean by justify. And this techniques we call it alignment. من هنا فصاعدا you have to take in your consideration the alignment, that is to the left, to the center, to the right, and justify. Okay, justify specifically for a paragraph. The paragraph must use justify alignment. Let us move ahead. Then in between we have something called I will not move by the same way like over here within this font. Okay, because I need it according to simplicity. خلاص بناء على ايش؟ بناء على البساطة في الأمر. So right now I want to talk about line spacing technique. So line spacing is to keep a distance between a line within a paragraph. تحط لك مسافات على متساوية متباعدة ما بين السطور بداخل الفقرة مالك. What we mean by that? Again, within the research, the student will be asked to keep a certain line spacing. لابد من تحط لنا ايش؟ تحط لنا تباعد متعارف عليه في كتابة البحوث. Okay, so it is a tool within the paragraph group when you come over here within this tool, it's called line spacing. When you click on this arrow, it will give you different measurement spaces. You can move between them and you can select the suitable one for you. For the supervisors, المتفق عليه في كتابة البحوث دائما أبدا 2.0. Why? Because the supervisor need to write his comment between these lines. You want to mention this one, you have to take care about this one. You have to write more. You have to replace it by another phrases or by another vocabulary, something like that. So it will give him a chance to write his comment over here. And for easy مرة ثانية for easy readable text. ويساعد في ايش؟ يساعد في القراءة بصورة سهلة. يعني two things behind that. وضح لكم؟ على اساس انه ترايت هيز كومنتس، يكتب الملاحظات ماله، بجانب انه سهوله القراءه طالما كان في مسافات كافيه ما بين السطور. لذلك we call this tool line spacing. When you select, again selection is most important to practice these things. لابد احدد على هذه الجزئيه، على هذه الفقره، ثم وراء ذلك مفترض اتي فين؟ مفترض اتي عند اللاين سبيسنج تول، وراء ذلك احدد القياس المطلوب من عندي، واذا كان الامر من جهتي انا احدد القياس الانسب بالنسبه لي. خلاص. By such way we can control our paragraph line spacing so easily. We have more options when we get over here, line spacing options, and you have to get inside this dialog box to set many things in accordingly. Okay. Now I need to move to the indent. What is that? So indent, like paragraph setting. If you remember, paragraph settings we have two buttons. عندي اثنين من الأزرار حال إعداد الفقرة بالنسبة لي يمين ويسار. But what about this indentation? Indentation buttons. الindentation هي أو الindent in short المسافة البادئة بالنسبة للفقرة معي. المسافة البادئة بمعنى إيش؟ If I'm selecting this paragraph, if I click within this one, I want to increase the indent. Now I think everybody got what we mean by indent, right? So this is increasing the indent, while this one decreasing اللي هي زيادة وإنقاص بالنسبة لي المسافة البادئة حال الفقرة مالي. So we have paragraph indent, left paragraph indent, and we have first line indent. خلاص. المسافة البادئة بالنسبة لي السطر الأول من الفقرة مالي only. Okay. So if I want to use these buttons, that means I have to move all the paragraph at once. But I need only the first line. So for the first line, you need to get back to the keyboard, and within the third line or third row, الصف الثالث, the first key in the group. Okay. So when you click over there, you will get only the first line indent, and that is automatically set it by 0.5 inch. يحط بمسافة أو بمقدار نص بوصة حال السطر الأولاني. واضح لكم؟ So I need sometimes this keyboard support. لذلك I need a picture over here for a keyboard, if you don't mind. I'm going to select any keyboard from over here. So This one. So this is the first line, this is second line, this is the third line or row. The first one over here, this is called tab key, used for such type of, it have different functions, this key. So one of them, it is to get a first line indent, within your paragraph. Again, this is within the research publications. It have to be, it is a common use. في البحوث دائما وابدا بيطلبوا هذا الشيء من الطلاب. Line spacing, and you have to make indent for your first line by a certain measurement, so you have to do it. Again, I can use this tool by dragging this first line indent to be completely 1 inch. Again, I can use it. Okay. So by such way, this is the indent increasing and decreasing. We have to the right side, that's to increase the indent, زيادة المسافة البادئة. For the whole paragraph or the first line, it depends according to the needs. This decreasing اللي هي إنقاص المسافة البادئة حال الفقرة مالي. I can control it from over here. Yes, you can do so. Okay, such way. This is what, this is the indent or the indentation buttons tool. Hope it is clear. Next to that, I need to come to the list or list styles. بنسميه نمط القوائم. خلاص. أو أنماط القوائم. عندي اثنين من الأنماط، القائمة الرقمية والقائمة النقطية. So within this styles or list styles, we have, let us start by bullets styles. Bullet styles and bullets list styles and numbering list styles. الحين أعتقد المسألة وضحت بالنسبة لكم. اللي هي بنسميها القوائم المنقطة والقوائم المرقمة. خلاص. So why I have to use this one and not that one? متى اختار هذه ومتى اختار هذه؟ Usually if the ordering is not important, then we can go for bullets. بمعنى إذا كان التسلسل بالنسبة لي ما بيمثل أهمية بحطها in the form of bullets. ولكن إذا كان التسلسل بالنسبة لي مهم، النقطة الأولى تأخذ الأهمية فوق النقطة الثانية والثالثة والنقاط اللي تأتي من وراها، بحطها في الصورة الرقمية بهذه الكيفية. And we have different styles and different forms for these lists. Okay. طيب. Let us start by bullets list styles. Just I show you that. First of all, you have to select on your paragraph. First of all. Second things, within the paragraph group, you have to come to this tool or this button. It's called bullets. Bullets اللي هي النقاط، وbullets هي الزخات الرصاص بالنسبة لي الأسلحة. Okay. So bullets, when you click on here directly, the last used one will be applied. آخر واحدة تم استخدامها هي اللي راح تتم إضافتها على النص مالي. So I don't want this one. That means you have to get inside more options for you. Then you have to click on this right side button, small arrow, and then you have to move between the dessert bullet style، النمط اللي انت تريد. خلاص بهذه الكيفية. Even I don't like this one, so you have right now you have to get for more options for that. Okay, so at that time you need to select where you need to select define new bullet, a new one completely. Then the new bullet, it will be in two forms, that is simple or that is picture. واحد من عنديهم. Okay, simple اللي هو بنسميه runs. When you click over there, then we have set of simples within these dialog box. So if you need to select, for example, this one, simply click over there and then simply conforming this by OK. And once again, so it will be by this way. Okay. So if you find any printed document and they having bullets by this way, so don't get confused. That means this is a special and customized bullets, so you can do it by your own. It is not commonly used over here. That means you have to get inside to define a new bullets and simply pick it from over there. Okay, this time we need a bullet in form of pictures, so click on picture and it will take you to connect you to the internet and using the search technique. Then it is not from a file, it is from the pink image. Let me select diamond or apple. Then we will get a lot of options over here. Pick any one of them and that's the things. Okay, whatever you like. So let me select this one and I have to insert it. Simply conform it by OK, things will be done. Okay, as simple as can. This is what? This is bullet style of our list. Now let us come, hope it is clear. Now let us come to the numbering list. Okay. So numbering list, we have to keep in our mind the order of the points are important. That means one is more important than two, two more important than three by this way. الترتيب عنده أهمية لما أختار إيش الترقيم الرقمي. خلاص. Now, if I click over here, what will happen? The last applied one will be applied to my paragraph. آخر واحد تم استخدامه هو اللي راح يكون إيش؟ هو اللي راح ينضاف عندي within my list over here. Okay, that is numbering. We have different button and style over here. Traditional numbering, that is 1, 2, 3, and we have Romani style. We have alphabetic style in capital and in small. Whatever style you like, then simply click on that and things will be done. Okay, so in such case we will get confused. From E I have A and B. That is why from the beginning I'm selecting numbering is important. First of all, this is the indication. Second things, over here I'm selecting numbering ordinary 1, 1, 2, 3, while over here I'm selecting the alphabetics again because the order it is important for me. People usually using bullets, okay, and rarely they are, or in specific case they are moving to the numbering styles. That's why I kept bullets A and numbering in B. Okay, so don't make it by the same and this is we call it branching list. هذه قائمة متفرعة. خلاص يعني last 2 points sub point from where, from the point number 5. لذلك لابد استخدم لها different style. Okay, and even if it is bullet, for example, if it is bullets by such way, this have to be different style of bullets. لابد تكون بنسق مختلف تماما عن السابق على اساس انه to indicate this is a branch bulleting branching list. خلاص قائمة متفرعة بهذه الكيفية. واضح جدا انها طالما موجوده الى الداخل indented to inside, and this is sub point from this one having different styles. مقروءه بالنسبه لي مجرد الشخص يطالعها، وخاصه كما ذكرت في البحوث مبين مره انه النقطتين الاخيرات هي متفرعات من النقطه الخامسه قبل الاخيره او النقطه الاخيره. Okay, if you are using branching list, you have to have different style for the subpoints. We have point and we have subpoints. We have list and we have sublist. plus القوائم الفرعية والقوائم الرئيسية، النقاط الرئيسية والنقاط الفرعية بهذه الكيفية. Okay, so this is one way to create your list styles or list styles in a form of bullets or in a form of numbering. We have automatic list styles if it is numbering or if it is bullets. What do you mean by that? Okay, let us have an example. بالإمكان تكون عندي إيش؟ تكون عندي قوائمي الرقمية أو النقطية التلقائية. What do you mean by that? Let us do it in practice. Okay, now I'm talking about paragraph, for example. Okay, not paragraph actually. I'm talking about list or list paragraphs. قوائم أو فقرات القوائم. Okay, so I'm moving to the new line by enter. So I'm going to start numbering. So 1 hyphen space. تلقائيا جات لي قائمة رقمية and I'm going to start. So first point over here. Going to write my first point. لو ضغطت على enter. So right now I have a keyboard. This is what we mean by enter key. This one or this one. We have two of them. Okay. مكررات لي مرتين. Now if I press on enter to get a new line, automatically my numbering list will continue. Okay. So this is my second point. And if I move like this, enter, I'm going to write my third point such a way like this. Last. لذلك هذه قائمة رقمية تلقائية. We call it an automatic list or numbering list. تلقائيا صار عندي هذا الشيء. طيب, if I need an automatic bullets list, what we'll have? So this is list paragraph in a form of numbering. So I have to decide first of all which style I like. لابد احدد مسبقا ايش الستايل اللي انا اريد في السطر الجديد اللي موجود عندي في هذه الناحية. Okay, so I'm going to use star over here in my keyboard. I want to keep dot. Then I have to have a space. This is not picked. It is not. Okay. Romani style. Small I. Full stop and space. So automatically I will get what? I will get an automatic first point and second point moving like that till the last. So this is an automatic style of my numbering list. Okay, as simple as can. One thing we need to combine it within this paragraph list. If you need to control the starting of your lines. You have to keep certain spaces by this way. So again, you need to work with these sliders. لابد ايش؟ لابد من التحكم من هذه tools على اساس انه to the most the top and to the most left side, the top one, that is to control the numbering or bullets styles, okay, while to the right one and to the bottom, that is for controlling the whole paragraph, yes, or the paragraph list, but you can keep a distance while you're moving this one to the left side to get more distance or enough distance between what? Between the bullets and the text. Or if it is numbering, again, you can keep a special distance between the things. Okay, so that is what? That is numbering and bullets tools. I think we are talk a lot about that. And we have branches list over here. If you are talking about the branches one, if, or there is need for that, so you can do it from over here. Hope it is clear. Now let us move forward and to have numbering without numbering, no problem. Okay. If I click on enter, I will get sub point from the list styles, but we don't have it, or we don't want it. Yes, we have it over here, but we don't want it. That is multi-level list. We call it multi-level list اللي هي متداخلة. هذه للمعلومية فقط. لكن I don't want to we don't have 4 sub points from the last point. So I need bullets of a circle style. How can I do that automatically? Okay, let me take you back to the keyboard. If you click on Shift Tab, automatically it will adjust this one as main point. It is not a sub point. Now I'm pressing on Shift Tab. Have to be in a bullets form, not this one. Okay, so if I click here, Shift Tab, again, this is have been okay. Let us control it from over here. If I click on enter, I will get point number 4. This time I'm going to click on or to press on tab. What will happen? Pressing on tab. So automatically will be considered as sub point. Consider as sub point. So sub point or okay, sub point 1, enter, sub point 2, from what? From 3, right? And I want to go back to main point. I need it to be 4. Okay, so in such case, I'm going to press on Shift Tab this time to get main point, not sub point. Shift and Tab, it have to be 4, number 4. So this is again useful techniques while we are using and combining my experience and my techniques using keyboard and using the mouse at the same time, okay, simultaneously. Shift Tab to get to the most right side to the main point, and just tab, it will give you a sub point. So this is a useful technique of a keyboard. Done. Okay, so our main point over here, now we have to work with this tool that is shading, and that is a background. So shading, it is a background color. a background color. خلاص. For text or for a paragraph, that is up to your needs and if there is needs for such things. خلاص. So if I'm highlighting this shading, till here only, and if I click on this tool, so again, last color use will be applied for us. Okay, and we have to get the difference. If I take you back over here, we have highlighting pen tool color and we have font color, and this is background or shading color. Completely different techniques, completely different task. ثلاث مهام مختلفة تماما. الخلفية حطوا لي في بالكم ايش؟ حطوا لي في بالكم عندي A4 ملونة. خلاص. طيب اصلا الخلفيه بهذا اللون. for example that's purple البنفسجي. خلاص. كتبت فيها بماركر بلون بلو اللي هو لون الواجهه that is font color. خلاص. ورا ذلك عندي كم من الليست اريد البوينت نمبر 6 to be difference. عملت لها ايش؟ عملت لها بقلم هايلايتر، حطيتها بهذا اللون الازرق وبيسموه التركوازي، شيء من هذا القبيل. يصير عندي ايش؟ يصير عندي من هذه المسوده الهارد كوبي عندي 3 الوان مختلفه. لون الورقه ذات نفسها اللي هي الخلفيه وكتبت فيها بلون من الالوان ايا كان من هذه الالوان، باللون الازرق باللون الاحمر خلافهم. ثم وراء ذلك عملت تعليم هايلايتنج بالنسبه للنقاط الرئيسيه اللي انا اريد ايش؟ اريد اطالعها واركز عندها في اثناء البرزنتيشن مالي بهذه الكيفيه. لذلك ايش؟ يعني حولوا هذه الحياه التقليديه بالنسبه لنا وحطوها الكترونيكلي، حطوها بصوره الكترونيه بداخل الابلكيشن مالنا اللي سميناه وورد بهذه الكيفيه. خلاص. So such way this is what? This is a background. So I can have a background for only this text if I'm selecting till this T is specifically. I didn't move further than that. Just I want to show you the difference between the selection. Okay, when you are select the text is specifically, or when you are selecting the whole line and you need to apply that coloring within this area only. So this is will make difference while you are painting and selecting your background. خلاص. بهذه الكيفية. If I'm selecting just this one and if I'm painting, it have to come within my only this side. Plus, I don't want it for the whole. I have a problem with my computer. Yes, I have. في بعض الأحيان يكون ايش؟ يكون التحديد من خلال النص فقط. خلاص. يعني مثل ايش؟ مثل الهايلايتنج over here. No. We don't want it like this. We need it for the whole line from the beginning to the end. لذلك بحدد ايش؟ بحدد من اقصى اليسار على اساس انه لابد التظليل التحديد يتجاوز النص. فلما اجي اضيف خلفيه بيتم على امتداد السطر. Okay. And one more things. If I press on enter at the end of this line, again automatically will highlight it. What will highlight and will shading and painting the next line. If you don't want it, simply just get back to this tool and select no color, so that one will be removed. لأنه لما أضغط enter بيروح معي كامل هذا الشيدing, but I don't want it. I need the second line to be normal line, so I have to come to this tool and I have to select no coloring, so that shading will be stopped till that place. خلاص. بهذه الكيفية. This is what? This is shading and that is a type of painting for our background for the color only, because later we will can paint the whole page as we can do so. خلاص. Such way, this is the shading tool. Hope it is clear. Now we need to come to over here. This is borders within your text. Okay, surrounding your text. اريد ايش؟ اريد اضيف اطار حال من؟ حال الفقره مالي، مثل ما عملنا في هذا الجانب. So I need it by such way. How can I do that? If you need to surround this one, we have a border for the whole page, and we have it for the paragraph. Yes, we can do so. Okay. So right now we need what? We need first of all, at the end of this point, I want to click enter. I will get automatically new point, main point, not sub point, and I need to remove the shading. I have to get back and I have to click on no color. It have been removed for us. So right now we need to talk about border tool. Okay. You need to surround a specific paragraph. For example, this one, list paragraphs. I want to surround it by a border. So I have to come over here and I have to select outside borders. We have different options over here. Yes, it is. So which style you like, simply you can do it. Simply you can do it. As simple as can. Later, I want you to keep this paragraph. I don't know how to support you with this exercise. I want you to practice the things. I will give it to you by way or another. So I want you
can
to
send it to the Mr. Noor. You can send it to training unit, and training unit will forward it to them.
Okay, that's good. So I want you to surround all these paragraphs. So when you highlight it, then when you have to come over here and to select it, to click on this button, open it first, and then you need it to select outside. So simply you can surround your paragraph easily. Okay. So I will give you this at the end of workshop. And even this one, I want you to do a lot of things over here. So I want to clear everything. Remember this, yeah? Clearing the format. So I returned it back to what? To the original style. Just click any format I made and I will give it to you. That's it. Now let us move. This is what? This is borders tool, as I told you. Okay. Now, for some reason, sorting the list is important for me. Okay, sorting your data اللي هي سميناه أو نترجمها ب ترتيب البيانات alphabetically or numerically، ما يخالف، الترتيب الأبجدي أو الترتيب الرقمي بالنسبة للبيانات مالي. So I want to select all these paragraph. I don't like it by this way. I want to sort it. So I'm going to select it first, and then from the paragraph group, I have to click on this one, sort. So it will arrange this list in alphabetic order. Okay. So yes, I need it in form of text, and that is ascending. Ascending اللي هي بنسميه التصاعدي بمعنى من الأصغر إلى الأكبر. And if you need it in descending order اللي هي الترتيب التنازل اللي هو من أعلى إلى أسفل، اللي هو راح يكون عكسا من ذلك من Z إلى A. لكن I need it in ascending form. I'm going to click over here. So automatically you will find that your list have been alphabetically ordered such way like this: A, B, then I, L, and then M and N, P, S, and S at the last by this way. خلاص لو كان ايش؟ لو كان ترتيب البيانات مالي مهم بالنسبه لي، فبنتقل فين؟ بنتقل عند فرز او ترتيب البيانات من هذا الجانب and simply it will be sorted for us according to our needs such a way. Simply it will be done such a way like this. Okay, C before E, before E, E before F. If I have it 3 times or 4 times, then H and then R at the end. Yes, it is like that. خلاص لو كان الترتيب بيمثل ايش؟ بيمثل أهمية بالنسبة لي. So I will do it by such way. That's it. Okay, so we are almost completing the paragraph buttons and tools completely, except this one. This is, we call it paragraph symbol, paragraph symbols, and this is on and off. بمعنى ايش؟ بمعنى لو اريد اعرف أو تلقائيا تكون عندي علامة عند نهاية كل فقرة من الفقرات بهذه الكيفية. And if you click on this one by mistake, how can you remove it? Again, click once again, it will be off. Now we understood what we mean by on and off, right? So if you find it by this way, simply you have to recognize that within this document, the paragraph button have been switched on, and no need for that. Simply get back to the paragraph group and click on this button. You will remove it. You will switch off your paragraph button off by this way. So we are moving around all the buttons within this paragraph. Hope it is clear. Things are fine with you. We are finishing paragraph tools. Is it fine? Any doubt? Any question? Okay, I will consider everything is fine. And then let us move to the last or to the style. Let me get to the style. Style group. طيب. The purpose of this style، الغرض الأساسي من هذه الستايل جروب. So this is a predefined text format. يعني ايش؟ يعني هذا تنسيق محدد سلفا بالنسبة للنص. Again, what we mean by that? So if I'm click now, I'm in all my document in normal style. بمعنى أعمل الأنا أريد. أعمل الأنا أريد. So that is not a predefined. ما هو تحديد مسبق للشيء. لكن if I click on this heading 1, for example, I am selecting heading 1 style. Heading 1 style. Okay. So when I come on this list paragraph, I will find that everything have been decided for me. And if this is my child, my kid, everything I have to decide it for him. What to eat, what to drink, what to dress by this way. Okay. So a pre-design, everything have been selected for me. As example, the font have been decided for me from over here. The size as well have been decided for me. An effect of bold have been decided. And the alignment to the left have been decided for me. Okay. And it is a paragraph from the left to right. لما توقفوا عند نص محدد ويكون على الزر من الازرار الجراي color, that means this is on, this is selected. وضح لكم؟ So within this text it is heading 1 style, and all the gray buttons, this is selected beside the font type and the font size and even the font color. حتى اللون ذات نفسه محدد. So style, it is a predefined formatting، عبارة عن تنسيق محدد سلفا ومسبقا بالنسبة لي النص مالي. طيب ده التعريف ماله. وش الحوجة له؟ الحوجة له if I'm using a specific format، بمعنى لو أنا بستخدم هذا التنسيق في كل لحظة والثانية، نفس هذا التنسيق بستخدمه في كل الليترز مالي، في كل المراسلات مالي، في كل okay. So I want to keep it as a style. It is my style. Okay. لذلك راح أحط كل التنسيقات اللي أنا أريدها، كل التنسيقات from font and from the paragraph. Keep in your mind. From the paragraph group and from the font group, I want to combine them in one shot, in one button, my own style, my own style. And when I click on this style, automatically will be added to my paragraph. خلاص بهذه الكيفية. So this one I need it in the form of heading style 2. Then, because there is no numbering within this one, there is no specific coloring, or there is no specific numbering actually. It is not there. That is why I need this one. This is one way, and this is the purpose of this style. So we define what a style is, then the purpose of this style, and specifically we will use it within the table of content. Okay, so style, first of all, point number 1, it is a I don't want it like this. Point number 1, it is a predefined text format. النقطة الأولانية أو formatting it is better، هو تنسيق مسبقا حال النص. Okay, so grouping of set of format task. كم من العمليات التنسيق محطوطة بداخل one button. خلاص specifically from the font group and from the paragraph group. Okay, as example, an important example. An important example of use is table of content. لذلك راح أعطيكم table of content, but not today by any means. أولا let us practice and let us understand it, and we need to have exercise on this table of content. Okay, we have an exercise over here. So that's why I need your attention within this style. So we need to create our own style. Create your own style. يعني بدل لا أعمل هذه التنسيقات أروح عند الفونت تايب والفونت سايز وأحدد الإفكتس اللي أنا أريد وأحدد الكلرينج وأحدد البولتس if there is needs، أحدد الالاينمنت، أحدد السبيسنج لاين سبيسنج، وأحدد الاندنت. كل هذه ما أحطها مرة واحدة، وطالما أنا بستخدمها بكثرة راح أحطها فين؟ in one place. Then I will just click it. So creating your own style, the steps of that. هنا ما في تحديد، ما في تحديد. So what we are going to do, أنا عندي مشكلة في كمبيوتري، لذلك يظهر لكم هذا الانتربت. طيب first of all you have to launch اللي هو دائما لما نقول launching تذكروا هذا السهم. You have to launch the dialog box or the style dialog box. وضح لكم؟ So click on style launch box or style box launch اللي هو المنشئ اللي هو مفترض اضغط على هذا السهم. Okay, when I click over there what will happen? We have a dialog box. لأنه قلنا إيش؟ قلنا إنشاء صندوق التحاور or شاشة التحاور. Yes, we got these styles. It will list all the styles front of me. So I have to come to the very bottom of that box launcher. وأوقف فين؟ Within the new style. Then I have to click on new style اللي هو موجود في هذا المكان. Okay, new style. When I click over here, it will open a new dialog box. It will open a new dialog box. So this is new dialog box for creating your style. For creating your style. Yes. So the first things we need to do within this new dialog box, we have to decide the name of our style. الخطوة الأولانية نحدد إيش؟ نحدد الاسم بالنسبة للستايل اللي نحن نريد. So automatically you will get style 1, and for the second time you will get it style 2. If you remember over here document 1, document 2, document 3 هذه بنسميها الأسماء الافتراضية default. Okay, so I need it to be my style. بدلا عن يكون style 1 راح أخليه my style. لذلك راح أضيف كلمة my at the beginning وألغي الترقيم اللي موجود عند الآخر. This style 1, yes I needed the style, so it is my style. If I click on OK, then my style will come here. My style will come within this list, and I'm going to do so. خلاص معي؟ Yes, I will click on OK. So my style have been here. So what do I have? I don't know. Till this moment, I don't know. So the task over here to modify the style. To modify the style. And I will continue in creating the style. Okay. So just right click, and when you come on modify, then you can modify your style. If you want to remove it completely, right click and select remove from the style gallery. It have been removed. طيب, we don't want to get confused. We need to create our own style. We have to get the style box launcher, this one. ودائما ابدا اللانش ياتي من هذا السهم. So paragraph launcher, font launcher, clipboard launcher, and I need the style launcher. Out from there, I have to click on new style. I have to decide the style name. So step number 3, that is your style name. I'm going to keep it my style in capital. Yes, it is better. My style. So within this properties section, في الجزء الخاص بالخصائص للستايل, don't do anything rather than the style name. يعني لا تعملوا لي أي شيء بخلاف الستايل name within the properties section. وتنتقلوا لي فين؟ مباشرة to the formatting section over here. تنتقلوا حل القسم الخاص بالتنسيقات. So first of all, you have to select the font type. You have to select already exist. So which font type do you like? نحدد نوع الخط أولا. Okay. So let us move down, and I'm going to select Bell MT. BELLMT. I need it in 15 inches. 15 point, sorry. القياس ماله 15. And I need it to be, for example, italic, مائل. والنموذج عندي في هذا المكان. هذا النموذج. So do you need it to be under, so with which color? I need it dark red. Then the alignment في أي جانب المحاذاة تريدها, to the left side. Line spacing, this is 1.0, this is 1.5, this is 2.0. I need it 1.0. Line spacing, okay, have been completed. Then this is a paragraph settings before and after. ما نريدها. Indent, again, you need to increase it, you need to decrease it, it is up to you. Plus, then not more than okay. لذلك راح أواصل في تسجيل الخطوات within the formatting. So when I click on new style, I will get this second dialog box, صندوق الحوار الثاني. First, within the properties section, I have to decide the style name only. That's all. And I have to come over here, okay, within the formatting sections, the major task, font type, font size, the effect. Maybe you need 3 of them, I don't know. Just by the time being I need italic, or for my practice I need italic. عندي التأثيرات من هذا الجانب. عندي color, font color, I have to decide. Then the alignment, 3 of them. That means it is not applicable for the justify, or justify it's not available here. Line spacing over here. This is paragraph spacing, and the indent last 2, I'm not going to deal with that. Just I'm going to press OK, and that will be done over here. So this is my style. I need it for this one, just click over there. Okay, as simple as can. So point number 3, to be clear for you, what we have to do, that is style name, right? Then within the property section, to be clear for you, within the property section, don't do anything rather than that, please. Then we have formatting sections. Then we have to decide, first of all, font type, نوع الخط, and next to that, font size, القياس. After that, we have to decide the effects, right? 3 of them, B, I, or U, whatever you like. Next, the font color, اللي هو لون الخط. After, Then the alignment, we have 3 of them. عندنا 3 من alignment. What are they? That is left, that is center, that is justify. 3 من عندهم. 3 من عندهم. الرابعة اللي هي قلنا sorry, we don't have justify, we have right. Yeah. And line spacing. معنا قلنا الباراجراف spacing ومعنا indent, but we don't want this. So in 9 steps you can create your own style and you can keep it over here. So at any time, yes, you have to click here. That's it. Now if I press enter, I will get one more new point plus in the list, but I don't want it. Remember, with this backspace you can cancel it. Plus, so I'm going to press on this backspace. لغينا الترقيم ذات نفسه، ولكن ما زال معنا ايش؟ ما زال معنا our style, but we need it in normal. So please keep it in normal. We don't want anything more than that. So to continue within your rest of your document by such a way, this is your own style, creating your own style. عرفناه في البدء predefined text formatting. أولا هو تحديد مسبق حال من؟ حال النص بتاعي، وهو أصلا عبارة عن إيش؟ grouping of set of format task، تجميع لمجموعة إيش؟ لمجموعة تنسيقات أو عمليات تنسيقات. ثم وراء ذلك the best and the most important example of this style use, we use it within the table of content. Automatic table of content, it will be better. Automatic table of content اللي هو جدول التنسيقات التلقائي. Keep in your mind, unless you decide your styles within your document, you cannot get an automatic table of content. بمعنى table of content, automatic table of content يعني عندي بعد for example okay, so this is my notes, I want to distribute it to the students, or this is my research. I have the first page, that is the title page, and I have to have table of content. مفترض يكون عندي جدول محتويات بالنسبة لي البحث مالي. لذلك الجدول المحتويات ما لم تحدد الستايلز ما راح يكون عندك an automatic table of content, never ever. ما راح تحصل على جدول محتويات تلقائي على الإطلاق إلا تعمله كما نسميه مانيوال، يعني ما راح يكون ترقيم تلقائي على الإطلاق. وكل ما تعدل ممكن إيش بداخل البحث مالك إذا أضافوا شيء أو إذا حذفوا شيء في الautomatic table of content, the things will be done automatically. But in your case, because you are do it manually, so everything you have to do it manually again. ما راح تستفيد من هذه الخاصية المهمة جدا بالنسبة لي our application PowerPoint. So sorry, Word, MS Word. You cannot get the benefits from that. لذلك it is essential and it is basically to have styles within your research. Then easily you can apply that table of content within your research. This is the practice to get your own style. I hope it is clear for you. And that means you have 2 exercises. you have to finish it because we don't have enough gap to complete that things. So you have to do it. So I have to give you 2 exercises. I have to give you 2 exercises. Because when I come to the table of content, you have to be mastering this style. Okay. I'm so sorry. Before I want to, or I forgot to give you the use of this tool called Format Painter. Okay. So this Format Painter, again, it's a very useful tool. Very useful. Okay. If you don't have your style, for example, and you need to apply the same techniques, the same formatting. This formatting I need it within all the list within my document. Then what you have to do, you can double click, or you can just click over here, and then you can paint it here, simply. Okay, done, right? But if I want to repeat this task again and again and again, so in such case, instead of just click, you will double click. يعني هذه الأداة بتعمل بضغطة واحدة على زر الماوس الأيسر أو بضغطتين depends on your needs. استنادا واعتمادا على ماذا؟ على حوجتك لاستخدامها. So for example, I need to use it many times. So I have to double click. Yes, after that you have to paint. لذلك سموها format painter. تسبق بس المكان اللي انت تريد. Now I want to move over here. I want to paint it. I want to paint this one as well. Just move over there. It will be like that. Plus, as simple as can. Then, by 2 ways, you can keep this tool to switch it off actually. By press on this escape from the keyboard, or simply click once again. لما تضغط عليها مرة ثانية you will switch it off. أو تضغط على escape من الكيبورد يمكن تلغيها مرة ثانية، تحطها في مكانها أو تلغي الوظيفة مالتها. Okay, by such way. So this is, we call it Format Painter. Very important and very useful tool. Very important and very useful tool. So make it practice within most of the MS Word applications. You can use it in PowerPoint, you can use it in Excel, you can use it definitely within this Word. Yes, it is. So make useful of this tool, please. Okay. So this is a style, as I told you. And after that, I have to prepare the exercises accordingly. Now, let us conclude the workshop for today for the editing. Okay, editing group. Now we have to deal with the editing group. And what we have within this editing group. So, as you observe over there, we have find, we have replace, and we have select 3 major options. So to find a text. To find a text. Used to find a text. يعني إذا طلبوا من عندي في خلال البحث مالي إنه أعدل وقالوا لي استبدل لنا هذا المصطلح بهذا المصطلح. Okay. So first of all, I have to find it. Then what? You have to replace it. أنا طلبوا من عندك to replace it. Then to replace a text بدنا نبدله ب مصطلح آخر. Last, select. Sometimes you will not be able to select an object. Last, ايش راح تعمل? You have to move to this select and to click over there. and to use which one to select. You want to select the whole document. You want to select an object. You want to select text within similar formatting. كيف ما تريد. Okay. So now let us start by find. Okay. And we need to find it exactly where that. So I missed formatting painter. I have to keep it within the after cut paste. Okay. Cut. I found it many times, right? So I have cut, I have cut and paste, I have copy and paste. I should have format painter as a point over here. خلاص؟ فبحثت أولا حتى بعد ذلك حددت أنا إيش أريد. So we have to make use of format painter. First of all, what it is? A tool used for applying a predefined format over a new text. هي أداة تستخدم لتطبيق إيش؟ التنسيق المسبق على نص جديد. بمعنى أريد فورمات بينتر بنفس هذا اللون. خلاص راح أحدد عليه ونفس التنسيق حل كل شيء. أحدد عليه ثم وراء ذلك فورمات بينتر وأريد أسبقه على this one. That's it. خلاص. طيب over here I use 2 in 1. First of all I'm searching for cut لأن أريد أحطها مع المجموعة اللي هي مسمى إيش؟ كليب بورد. فبحثت أولا كلمة cut هذه وردت فين؟ حصلتها. ثم بعد ذلك أضفت هذه النقطة اللي كانت منسية معنا. Okay, that's it. Now we need to make use of this replace. خلاص؟ So first of all, let us move to where? Move to edit group. So this time we need to move to edit group. Where is that? So it have to take us to edit group. Oh, editing, sorry, not edit. Editing group. ما مسجلة بهذه الكيفية. You have to be sure that is right spelling. Okay, so it is editing group. Yes, completely editing group. Case sensitive. Case sensitive اللي هي من الحساسية بمكان يعني لابد تكتبوها بنفس الكيفية. Okay. So we reach to where we have this editing group in my documents. Maybe I have 50 pages. Maybe I have 100 pages. So where is that? I cannot locate it easily. But by using this replace, it is very easy to locate your text. من السهولة بمكان. That's it. Now we need to make use of replacement. Last. So we need to replace what by what. أنا أريد أستبدل إيش بإيش. واضح لكم؟ So okay, I will make it change. Okay. So replacing what by what. I want to replace this word itself. Replace by change in capital. or replace or change. خلاص اريد استبدل كلمه replace فقط by replace and or change. So replace all. وين ما وردت هذه الكلمه replace, or you can move one by one. Replace. Yes, this one. Replace and change. شايفينها اتبدلت. Replace and change. And once again, so it will give you indications the replacement have been completed, have been over. بدلناها 2 من المرات. replace or change, replace or change. خلاص لو ما نريدها في هذا المكان, so we can, so I need to close this first. I don't want it here. So replace, it is to replace or change a text. وبدلنا بها هذا الشيء in practical. عملنا هذا الأمر. Okay. So last, let us talk about select. As I told you, for example, sometimes you will find, you will have a picture, you will have a shape, you will have symbol. لحد ما نجي لكل هذه الأشياء, you will not be able to select it easily. ما تقدر تختاره. خلاص, especially if it have been, for example, I want to keep it backside to this text. فيصعب عليك ايش تحديده. شايفين من الصعوبة بمكان احدد هذه الستار. So what I have to do, I have to move to select, and I have to click on select an object. Then when you come to this star, it is very easily to be selected. وضح لكم؟ لو كان في صعوبة في تحديد object, أيا كان هذا object, shape or picture or symbol, رمز من الرموز, something like that, you will not be able to select it. Simply you have to go to from home, and to come to editing group, select objects. وعلى ذلك you can select it easily. Whenever you come over the object, it will give you this plus sign, indicates it is possible to select this object. That's it. And from this select, as I said last time, you can select the whole document. Yes, we can. Find, it will open this pan, we call it pan, this is an area, such way. That's it. So this is for today. If you have any doubt, if you have any question, as I told you, we will have exercises provided to you after preparing. Things are fine with you?
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا دكتور وما قصرت. everything is fine. بس نعرف كيف راح ناخذ الاكسرسايز.
Yeah, just now the department training said that I have to send it to them, then they will circulate it to you. يعني بيرسلوه حالكم بإذن الله.
It's mean for the next class we will be like to show you the exercise.
I need to be sure that you done the exercise.
إن شاء الله.
Yeah. أنا بحاول أعمل لكم الحين من خلال التيمز نفسه to create assignment if there is chance for there to circulate it from my side and to submit it to me from your side. أنا أرسله حالكم أنتوا تردوا عندي. إذا في chance from the teams I will do so. وبخبركم إياه أو أخبر على الأقل التريننج ديبارتمنت بهذا الشيء. Okay. بخلاف ذلك برسله ايميل حالهم ويرسلوا حالكم انتم. Anything else? Anybody else? بقية في سؤال استفسار توضيح لشيء ولا كل شيء واضح؟ طيب نوقف هنا لأنه المغرب على وشك. نلتقي باكر بإذن الله سبحانه وتعالى. لو قدرتوا تخلصوا باكر هذه الأشياء يكون well and good. يعني حتى الاكسرسايز بعطيكم إياه مطبوع جاهز. يعني هذه الباراجراف from over here to here. Just to practice the things. يعني ما تعملوا أي شيء بخلاف البراكتس. Okay. النص موجود، كل شيء موجود. تعملوا لي البراكتس حال هذه formatting، وتعملوا لي البراكتس حال الستايل to create your own style. That's it. طيب نلتقي باكر بإذن الله سبحانه وتعالى. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.